On the heels of his State of the Union address, President Obama is making the push tonight to make higher education more affordable. Good evening, I'm Mika Highsmith. Thank you for joining us. U.S. Education Secretary Arne Duncan hit the road today, making a stop in Tallahassee. As ABC 27's Greg Angel tells us, he spoke with local leaders and students about the high cost of learning and the price it's costing the country.
But it's still a freedom because you have the choice.
For me, starting over right now, my life has totally changed.
At 45, Sharon Ponder's now back in class. She's going to school here at Tallahassee Community College to earn her GED. It's a goal that's been 3 years in the making. But also working part-time, she says it's not easy and it's not cheap.
By the time you're paying the loans, if you get a good job, you got to be paying for the loan, you're still suffering. So it kind of almost make you discouraged and even trying to go to school.
So let me put colleges and universities on notice.
Making higher education more affordable. That was one of the highlights in President Obama's State of the Union address.
Higher education can't be a luxury. It is an economic imperative that every family in America should be able to afford.
There's no funding.
And it was a common concern heard in this packed room at TCC. The featured guest was Education Secretary Arne Duncan.
Too many middle-class families are starting to think it's not for them. It's beyond their reach. That has to fundamentally change. We're going to step up. We are stepping up. But we got to get both states and institutions of higher education to be more effective, to be more efficient, to do more with less.
The main reason Secretary Duncan came to Tallahassee Community College was to talk about the importance of investing in workforce development. And if anyone needs any convincing of this, Secretary says consider this number.
We have over 2 million high-skill, high-wage jobs available right now in a tough economy throughout the country that employers can't find the employees, can't find the folks with skill sets.
Secretary Duncan says community colleges right now are uniquely positioned to fill that gap. Now, after the forum, I asked Secretary Duncan about 2 topics that are front and center in Florida right now, that being standardized tests and teacher merit pay. How do you respond to, the criticisms out there, whether systems like that work or don't work?
Yeah, well, I think it's less the systems and more the implementation. And so it's not the idea, it's how's the idea executed.
He goes on to say both systems can work if done the right way. In Tallahassee, Greg Angel, ABC 27 HD.